Hello, and welcome back to Battlefield 4. Now I'm using the quite clever and quite nice, useful system of shadow play. For those of you that don't know what shadow play is actually is a program that comes with NVIDIA GTX 660s and above. I think it's the 660 and above. Maybe the 650 or 660. I believe it's the 660 and above. Shadowplay comes with it. This is it's basically a program within the GeForce Experience, which is a program that is used to do a couple of things. One is Shadowplay. The other is drivers. It's a system used to update drivers, and the other is game optimization. Now, this is particularly useful on my GeForce Experience. It has not all my games. There are quite a few games, unfortunately, still that are not supported by GeForce Experience, which is a shame. It must be said, is a shame. Is a shame that not everything shitting hell. Well, it's not they're not supported, but sort of games like Battlefield, Armour. I have Armour 3 and 2. You know, I have Armour 3, but I also have Armour 2 and a couple of the DLCs that was on a Humble Bundle, I think. Or something similar. Was it Humble Bundle? Yeah, I think so. And they're all optimised for my graphics card and my processor, so it knows exactly what I've got and knows exactly what I should be having, what settings I should have, so whether I should have anti-aliasing on, and that it's designed to give me the most frames per second. Now, I personally don't run Battlefield 4 at the full frames it's possible. Now it's actually optimized because I've being a recent update for GeForce Experience. So when it updates, it wipes all your optimization. So I've just recently, so it's actually on the settings that give the optimum frames for my system. When I upgrade, which hopefully, I know I keep saying, won't be very long. I know my I'm going to order my SSD in about an hour actually. Once I've finished recording and I've sort of got a bit of, when I probably start rendering as well, when I've got nothing better to do, I'll go on to Amazon. If you're interested, it's a Samsung. I'll have a look. I'll just have a gander. It should be my wish list. This is the only reason I have a wish list. It's the Samsung 840 Evo 250 gig 2.5 inch basic solid state. Now that is, I will actually be doing a video on that, because if it works the way it's meant to work, apparently it has got a system that allows you to copy information from your current hard drive onto it. So, for example, you're going to have to reinstall Windows on it, and it means you're going to have to re-download your games. Here's something that's very nice. Even for me, I've got 40 meg download speed. Downloading Battlefield takes about an hour, especially now with all the packs. The DLCs on it. It takes a long time to download, and I've got quite fast internet, so it's nice that they offer this system that allows you to just copy over your hard drive. Now, hopefully, it won't copy everything because you lose all your size. And my hard drive at the moment is a terabyte, and so I'm going to a quarter of the size. But I'll still have my terabyte hard drive in there, and I'll have the SSD for my operating system and some of my bigger, more demanding games. If you think no, Solid Skate is faster at writing and reading data. Now, you probably, well, I don't know, you might know. So when, for example, now, if I was to get a kill, which I won't because I'm doing shite, I'm going to turn over to a different class in a minute. It is writing data then, but reading data because it's reading, for example, what weapons I have unlocked. I believe I have every stock weapon. Remember, I have every stock weapon we can get. So I haven't got all of the, like here and here. These are both unlocked by assignments. I have actually got a few of the assignment ones anyway. I know I've got many PDWs. So for it, oh, I've got some of the nice. What should I go? I'm gonna go for the tactical, for no apparent reason. Makes absolutely fuck all difference, but I think it looks cool, so I'm gonna go for it. So it's obviously reading and writing at the moment. Oh, fuck off. Really? Yeah. And yeah, so basically, effectively, what it is it increases read-write speed. So you can, so the system reads the data quicker and creates the data quicker, which effectively, in essence, means you get a faster game, and it's actually the single best performance upgrade you can do. It's also one of the cheapest. If you don't go for a sort of 500 gig, for the 250 gig, it is 80 quid. It's about 90 quid. It's 80 something. It's 95 quid at the moment. It was actually down a bit. It's £95. It's just it's a fair amount of money. It's now I know there's a lot of people, some of my friends included, that think that spending this kind of money on just storage is a bit ridiculous, really. And I see where they're coming from. If you, for example, if you get a console, you can't upgrade it. The only thing you can do is buy a game. You can buy a game for it and buy a memory stick to go in it. Now I know people that bought the arcade Xbox 360 when it first came out, the one with the tiny hard drive. I had one. I still have one. My stepbrother uses it now, but when I used to use it not that long ago, we had to use a memory stick. We had 2 memory sticks in there. Hang on, I need to go exclamation mark, yes. And I think it's gonna be one of the things. Hopefully, it'll lead to nicer videos for you, which would be nice. It's sort of being a bit of a shame, or actually, thinking of it, it should theoretically lead to faster rendering times, which will probably mean that I'll actually render, and also hopefully it'll mean that the Sony Vegas is more stable. I've had some. There was a 40-minute video I did on Euro Truck where I was talking about politics. It was when UKIP, when the votes results for the European and local elections came in, and UKIP got 36% or something, and that unfortunately didn't render it. I enjoy sort of the video itself. I enjoy making a video. Thought that making it was a lot of fun. It was interesting. Some people might have thought it was a bit shit, really, but I thought it was quite nice. It was a nice change from some of the other videos. It was a bit serious. I'm not gonna lie. It was a bit more serious than some of the other videos, but it was alright. But unfortunately, he Vegas Lang didn't render. It kept failing to render, and that's a shame. Personally, I think it's a shame to have that as a problem, really. But hopefully, well, I'll be getting the SSD in literally within, once I finish this, really. I will have I will buy it. I believe it's on Prime, so I'll have it tomorrow. There you are. Oh, bitch, please. Oh God. Okay, that was a bit. Oh shit. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting for sure. For fuck's sake. Sorry, I was getting a bit distracted by the game actually. So I think it's gonna be interesting. Not necessarily. I'm not sure whether it's gonna work. Well, I know it's gonna work. I'm pretty sure I have the common sense to get it to work, but I'm not sure whether or not it'll mean that Vegas will work. Really. I will be doing another not rant per se. Don't really like using the term rant. I think it makes it seem too propaganda-y. But I will do another video on UKIP, politics, that sort of thing, because I think you sort of need to, some people I think, not need educating per se. I think most people know roughly what UKIP believe and stand for, but oh my God, how the hell? Oh my I'm sorry, I've never done that before. Jesus Christ. How? Oh my god. That I am feeling the orgasm here. I am feeling the orgasm. Don't worry, man. I've got your back. I'm an engineer, man. Don't you worry, man. I've never done that before. Jesus Christ. That is effing surprising. Well, oh shit. I'm going to use this as a bit of cover and then die, I suspect. Because all my colleagues have. I'm assuming this thing's going to disappear and I'm going to be screwed. Yay, I'm dead. Jesus Christ, I didn't think I'd do that. But I shall be doing another video. Hopefully, maybe my, maybe Vegas doesn't like racists. I think calling, UKIP are racists. That is not anything to deny, that's for sure. They are definitely racists. However, oh shit. Ah! They are racist. However, compared to the BMP, who are borderline Nazis, Nazi racism, very, very, very racist. They're more, I think, British. You know, the common held belief at the moment is that immigrants are needed. However, we'd rather be less of them, I think, is sort of how it is. I think UKIP are just sort of, oh shitting hell, that bastard. Boom. Fuck. Hang on out. Shit. I'm dead. But some of their policies are actually quite interesting. I don't know if you know, but there is a piece of legislation that certain members of the government want to go through, which basically means that airsoft guns, BB guns, as they're also known, but although BB guns are classed more as the ones you get from like Welcome Market, that sort of stuff, the lower end. Oh shit. Airsoft guns will be classed as firearms, actual real firearms, like a Glock G18. Basically, what they want is they want an AK-47 and an airsoft pistol to have the same legislation and the same sort of terms for it. The same scrutiny as a real weapon, and I think that's just ridiculous. Now, I do know that especially in America, where guns are very, very common, and obviously it's illegal even in America to carry a pistol out in the open in public. You're allowed to carry a concealed pistol in most American states. However, you're not allowed to carry just carry one around, you know, in the open. But our government want this to happen. Now, I think that's just beyond a joke, really. I don't see why our airsoft weapons which are not lethal. They are by no means lethal weapons. Now in America it's different because, as you may know, there have been several kids that have been shot and a few that have been killed by police in America thinking are actual firearms, which is fair enough because in America they are black. They look very, very, very realistic, and that's fair enough. That's what the laws are. But here it's not like that. They're two-toned. You can clearly tell they're not real. They're clearly not real weapons. They're blue. They're bright blue or bright green. And yet, the government want to pass legislation that means that only registered firearms sellers, so gun shops, will be able to sell airsoft guns. And this is, for someone that has bought their airsoft guns from the internet before, this seems stupid. Now, the reason I do that is because pressing some buttons is a hell of a lot easier than going out and buy it and going to a shop and buying something. That's why Amazon succeeded. For eBay it's succeeded. There are plenty of second-hand shops. However, the one second-hand shop that succeeded is eBay. Now, that's because it's just convenient. Now, Airsoft World is a respectable airsoft seller. Very good, very cheap, and a great company to buy something from. I have bought a few things from them now, and they are brilliant. Really good. Nice fast delivery, and secure. They are secure. They make sure they do the perfect security checks. And the stuff I was buying was pellets and the scope, so there's no security. Well, there are security checks there. Make sure that you. But that's actually just credit card or debit card security. So that's making sure that no one can get your details, and that's good. Making sure that you can't get your details. So that's security on their part rather than security on your part. But I know that even some of the other companies, some of the ones that are maybe not quite as secure as, or as maybe, I wouldn't like to say less responsible, but they seem that way, if you know what I mean. Even those make sure that you are 18. I had to get my parents to buy my airsoft guns, and that's perfectly fine. See, it's the same with air rifles. I have an air rifle, I own an air rifle, but my dad brought me that for my birthday. It's perfectly legal. It's actually legal to go into a gun shop, get your parents to buy a gun, and for you to carry it out, and they know that it's actually yours. Because I think for an air rifle, you have to. I don't think there's actually a minimum age for it, a minimum age. Like I say, that was the crappiest 2 kills, but it works. There's no minimum age for it, which is nice. I'm not gonna lie, it's not too shoddy, but with no minimum age for the use of an air rifle. However, there is a minimum age for buying an air rifle, and that's 18, which is perfectly fair enough. That's quite a logical thing to do, really. But obviously, oh shit, oh fuck off. Obviously, buying and using are two things. And to buy an airsoft gun, you have to be 18. To use one at a site, I'm going to use at a site because theoretically at one you could use an airsoft gun. You wouldn't, but at a site, I believe the minimum age is 14, and you have to be with an accompanying adult. So you have to have supervision. And also you have to be man enough to take airsoft bullets. Because obviously they don't want whining little kids. And that's fair enough as well for them. That was a slightly more decent double kill. You know, that's fair enough. So you don't actually... So 14... But you can't buy one at 14, obviously. You have to be 18. So what people do is they get their parents or guardians or brothers or sisters who are old enough to buy it and go using. That's perfectly fine. But give them the money. That's great. And the way that it's set up, that is perfectly fine and actually better than the system that they're asking for, because to really use an airsoft gun, you have to be responsible, because you're not allowed to carry it in public, even though it's 2 cone. You're not allowed to carry it in public. In that sense, it's classed as an actual firearm, which is fair enough. So that sort of thing, the system that's in place now is fine. Now, I don't like my guns being 2-tone. I find it really irritating, and especially when looking at American sites. There are American sites that will do international export. However, you can't import a black gun into the UK without a license. Now, a license you can get when you're 18, and I fully intend to get a license at 18 for this. I think it's the UK. I can't remember what the actual group is called, but basically, it is you have to play 3 games at a registered site, and then you can apply for a license. Sorry, I got a bit distracted there. Now, obviously, that system works. That is a perfectly fine system. It's fine. I haven't heard any stories about incidents with airsoft guns. I know that there have been some people that have used black guns before they were turned into proper 2-tones to hold banks up and that sort of stuff. But since it's gone 2-tone, you can't, because it's quite obviously a fake gun. So I don't know what the government why they want to do this. Really, because companies that don't follow the rules, they should just be dealt with rather than punishing everyone else for a couple of companies' issues. Now, so I've asked a couple of the parties to comment on this issue. I've emailed some of them personally, but I believe most of them said about 7 days. I'll have to wait. Maximum it'll be about 7 days before I get a reply. So I will have a reply, and that's when I'll do my political sort of video Now I'll have a game playing a background, so you're going to get too bored. Now don't worry, this isn't going to become a political channel. It's not going to be a channel where I just rant on about governments or anything. No, this is still going to be a gaming channel. It's just going to be, I'm just going to talk about politics for a bit. So thanks for listening, and goodbye.